Yes, yes, those things. What is going on, friends and family? All those geeks and geekettes out there, welcome to a new episode of You Geek'N. I am your host, Dev the Doc.
I'm Phil.
I'm Meche.
And we're back with a brand new episode. Now, before we get into everything, before we started recording, they're talking about showing their ink and all that because Meche has a new tattoo. She's got this she's not showing it. she doesn't have the arm.
Just like rotating your chair and just show your ink.
Hello. I'm a hand model, but it's like upside down. Doesn't
just be very careful as to how you.
Yeah, but there's like 8 more on the other.
That's my only one.
Shoot. But yeah.
Still upside down, but yeah. But yeah, she's got a new Gengar, and it's like one of these days, I keep telling everybody, one of these days I'm going to get ink, and there's things that I want to get.
I believe that the same way I believe that you're going to purchase a new video game, Devin.
I do it, you know.
When's the last time you purchased a video game?
I don't have a console anymore, so it's been a while.
What do you mean you don't have a console? You have a Xbox One.
No, I got rid of my Xbox One.
Hey, you know the beauty that what you're working on right now plays video games?
Not this one. This one's old as dirt.
No, he has a Mac.
Yeah, I have a MacBook. So yeah, I'm a Mac guy. Don't judge me. But
the one with the iPhone, right?
Yeah. Apple's dumb. Let me FaceTime somebody real quick.
But yeah, I keep saying that one day I'm going to get inked up, and you know, there's one for sure that I know I want to get, and it's like, you know, part of me is, and everybody keeps thinking that I won't. Tell you what, and I know it's going to take a while.
So like the suspense.
Yeah. Pause. What I'm going to do, and this is only if we can get a good logo for our show. Finally, it's time to get a good logo done for the show. But I will tattoo the logo of the show on me.
On your ass.
No.
He's gonna get a tramp stamp.
No.
Butterflies behind it.
No.
Tribal print.
Heck no.
It's gonna be a tramp stamp, but on the other side.
No, I respect the game too much, and I wouldn't do that. But yeah, if we can get a good logo for the show, say we have to meet 100 subscribers. We meet 100 subscribers, I will get that tattooed. But
I will take you personally to get that tattooed.
It feels like...
Again, I'm going to believe that the same way I believe that he purchases new video games.
Okay.
Because do you know the story behind that, Meche?
I mean, all I know is that the last video game he actually got was God.
Mm-hmm.
Was it Batman?
No. The last game I bought was WWE 2K23. I'm a wrestling fan.
The way it works is that he'll see a game for like years and go, I want to play that. I'm gonna get it, and then we'll go to GameStop,
and he won't get it.
And then he'll pick it up and goes, today's the day. I'm gonna get it. And then he'll stand in line. And then while we're standing in line, he'll just like, I'm gonna get it. I deserve it. I don't do anything for myself. I'm gonna get it. And then he'll be the next person in line. And he goes, you know what? I don't need it. And then he'll go and put it back. And then he'll walk out.
I know. I'm terrible.
And he did that with what was it? Heavy Rain?
Heavy Rain was one.
I played that game.
I've done it with a few games, so that's the bad part.
And I think L.A. Noire was another one.
L.A. Noire was another one, but I ended up picking it up eventually.
And then you can't stop playing that one.
I can't stop playing. I just love that game, even though that game is not meant for my people.
Black people. I was like, black
because
so racist.
What time was it in?
It was set in the 40s.
Because we don't like black people in the 40s.
They don't. There's some cases that I have to go through that were pretty hard to play.
I know. You're over here, not my people, not Betsy.
But yeah. So Phil's a I'll believe it when you find it, when it is when it is nipped skin, and I feel you. I feel you on that. But say we get
He's
to
going to be in the chair. You're going to have made the appointment, be in the chair, and be like,
no,
all right,
no,
what
no.
kind of style do you want? You want it realistic, or do you want it? And then he's like, no, you know what? I'm just going to go home.
I would never, not for a tattoo. No, because that's wasting an artist's time, and that I will not do. I respect the art of tattoo too much.
But you're willing to waste the people behind you in line's time?
It's just a game.
It's just a game. It's just
Right.
Just a game.
Okay.
But say we get a good logo, get up to 100 subscribers, I'll get a tattoo.
It's also a very low number.
that is a low number.
It is a low number, but I'm not saying it's like a huge shoulder piece or something. You know, just a decent
You just
size.
want letters of, oh man, yeah, do it like Bad Bunny. Yo hago lo que me dé la gana. You Geek'N.
We'll see. We'll see. Gotta come up with a good logo first. But yeah.
My next tattoo is going to be from the video game Dead Space.
I don't know that game. I'm sorry.
The survival horror.
Yeah.
Be the red mark.
Why do you like to make yourself cry?
What are you talking about? Who are you talking to?
She could be talking to any of us at this point.
Is it me or him?
No, I think she's just like, that sounds terrible to play through. It's actually not that bad. If you're not into survival
Dead Space
horror,
is a
it wouldn't
really
be
fun
for you.
game, especially the remake.
But so I figured he would. You know, that sounds like something Phil would do. And there's no telling what you'll get next because you've got so much going on already.
I don't know anymore. I mean, this was saved for what I really, really wanted. This is, I really just don't care. Put anything on my arm.
I also want to get the John Constantine tattoo.
Oh, that's a cool tattoo.
From the one where he had puts his arms together and he has the circle.
Like the Keanu Reeves Constantine one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
I want to get that tattooed, but I don't know what it means, so I got to do some research.
I mean, it's some devil worshipping for sure.
So you might want to look into that before you do.
Yeah, I've tried looking into it, but I can never get a proper description.
You know where you will get a proper description? Shout out ChatGPT, man.
I'm not gonna do that because it's AI and AI
use it for everything.
So
everything.
You do realize that it's just that if you ask it a question, it can give you a completely false answer.
It could, but it hasn't yet.
And it most likely has, and you don't know.
As of right now, all I look is factual facts. I don't make up bleep stories.
But you asked ChatGPT? That's not how that works. That's not how that works. I look up facts, then you go to ask ChatGPT, and it's like, "Yep, you're correct."
That is right. Yes.
If you went through the history of my ChatGPT, it's kind of sad. I'm not gonna lie. It's air fryer recipes for flautas.
Okay.
You could have Pinterest that.
No. It was recipes for pork chile verde and orange chicken and chicken caldo. That's
okay. So whenever you use ChatGPT, it's specifically to get food recipes.
Wait, this was the best one. Is Bingo the dog or the farmer?
You know what? This sounds like
It's both.
This sounds like
Fuck you.
She had a high moment.
I had a marriage moment.
I know, man.
Bingo's
Bingo the farmer?
So okay, just because I took the rip doesn't mean this was my question.
We're moving on. So, as usual at the top of the show, we always ask each other, what are we geeking on this week? So, as always, Meche, from the top, what are you geeking on this week? And I hope it's not bingo.
That was 3 days ago.
That was 2 days ago.
No, I'm mad. I'm mad at the world.
Oh, she's mad. Okay.
I'm mad at the world.
So, are we getting into it?
But that's what I got into.
Okay.
Is that the only thing that you've done?
Besides being pissed off at the internet? Yeah.
We work, man.
I have a life.
So do I.
I try to have a social life, but no. It prevented me. I was mad.
So you want to tell them why you're mad at the internet this week?
I don't watch wrestling anymore. I don't. Like I'm a capable grown person who enjoys it on my reel. Shut up, Devin.
I was about to say, first off, I'm offended.
Who enjoys it on my reels, okay? I don't watch it anymore, but I enjoy the nostalgia of it. Okay? I'm a fake fan. How dare you out of my 29 years of life, how dare you make somebody who was a great 10, 15, no,
It's been 20.
16 years of my life, part of 16 years of my life, turn him into a complete asshole. Fuck you, WWE with John Cena. Y'all's a bitch.
Okay, so let me explain.
Did we have a heel turn?
Yeah, we had a
Yes,
fucking
yes,
heel turn.
yes.
On
Last Saturday there was a pay per view. It was Elimination Chamber, and John Cena is using this year from January to basically next January to say this is his last run in the WWE. After this, he's done. He's retiring. No more wrestling, and he didn't win the Royal Rumble, which means, at first he wasn't going to go to WrestleMania. So the next option is to do the Elimination Chamber. If you win Elimination Chamber, you can take on a champion at WrestleMania. So John Cena wins. And, everybody's happy, because it's John Cena, the ultimate face. If there's anybody who's ever been like the goodest good guy.
which annoyed the shit out of me because I hate going through my fucking feed. Once it knows that I'm into something, it'll show me everything else of what's going on with it. And so, like, reactions of, like, in Mexico and everything. Oh my god, he won! Yay! And then everyone saw the heel turn. They're like, no! And I'm like, I fucking hate the world. I'm done with my phone.
But the thing is, she's not the only one who feels this way, because when it happens, let me lay out this scene. So The Rock has come back again, and he's also on this heel run where he's like the final boss.
He's always been a bitch.
So yeah, he's the final boss right now, and
shout out to my dude, my joint.
and basically, John gives Cody Rhodes this hug, who's the champion right now, just to say congratulations and all this other stuff. He makes eye contact with The Rock. The Rock does this.
No. Make that shit dramatic and stupid. He doesn't do that.
Oh my god, we need to get you a new microphone so that it's not just, that's all I heard.
But that's what you felt in the stupid hand gesture that he did.
It was dumb because it was like kind of thought. Then he did this, and it was like, okay, Rock, calm down. This isn't about you right now. And John Cena pulls back, kick Cody Rhodes in the nuts, and then everybody loses their shit because they realize the ultimate face just went heel. After 23 years, John Cena just went heel. And it's all over the internet right now. People have lost their crap. There are folks that I watch who are heavy into wrestling, and they are just, I can't believe they went with it. John Cena's going heel. And it's just, it's something about the goodest good going bad. That's what it's driving everybody crazy. It's just that. And I understand, because when I watched it, I was like, and I said it before it happened, I was like, this would be the best time. And Phil knows I call things into existence. This would be the best time for John Cena to go heel. And then the thing happened, and I was like, even though I knew it was probably coming, when it happened, I was still, as a wrestling fan, like, oh my god, just me by myself yelling at my TV.
So he watched it live. I woke up hungover at 9 in the morning, and I'm like, what the fuck?
FaceTimed me later that day.
I did. I was all like, I'm done with the world. I'm fucking mad. I'm pissed off. How dare they?
So she's
brought me back to like my Eddie Guerrero when I was mad about that.
So she's been stewing on that all week.
Nice. When was that? When did this
Saturday,
happen? That was last Saturday.
Yeah, the last
full week. So you really haven't been doing anything other than stewing.
She did. It looks like she didn't go outside on a Thursday.
I did not go outside.
No, it was because she went outside on a Friday. That's why she woke up hungover on Saturday.
Facts.
But yeah, that was Meche's week. What about you, Phil? What have you been geeking on this week?
I have been essentially no-lifing a game since it came out. on, what was it, last Thursday, I think, is when it came out. I've been playing since last Friday. I've been playing Monster Hunter Wilds.
Mm.
Oh, I've heard of Monster Hunters.
That game is so much fun. I will say though, after playing like Monster Hunter World, it feels a bit, let's say, a little easier because I haven't really fainted as much. Fainted in the same way, Pokemon faint whenever they fight.
I'm ready for the new Pokemon too.
There's a new Pokemon game coming out.
There's always a new Pokemon game coming out.
I haven't heard it. Did they finally add a Ghost Eevee yet?
A what?
A Ghost Eevee?
What is a Ghost Eevee? Isn't that Umbreon? Well, it's Dark type.
That's Dark type.
And then Espeon is Psychic, Sylveon is Fairy.
We don't have a Ghost type Eevee.
Hey, yo, low key, we don't.
I've been waiting for a Ghost type Eevee to come out for a very long time. Anyway, what I've been doing.
ChatGPT that.
Oh my god. It's going to give you a completely false answer.
What are Pokemon?
No, it will draw me a Ghost type Eevee.
I will not play with AI.
ChatGPT does art? Oh, well, actually,
No,
I might get into that now.
No, ChatGPT steals art. There's a difference.
Oh, okay. Anyway, I've been playing Monster Hunter Wilds.
Mm.
I've been, no laughing that. Before we started this, when you messaged me to get on, I was actually playing Monster Hunter Wilds.
God.
I saw when we hopped on Discord, and I was like, hey, I figured that's what you would be doing, is playing Monster Hunter.
And they do a lot of side quests, and I got to a point where I cleared out side quests in like two of the locations, and then it was like, oh, I can't change the season, so I have to continue with like the main thing. And then I did that, and then it was like, all right, those two locations that you cleared out, there's more side quests for you to do. I was like, no, please, I just got done.
That's how I feel about Tears of Kingdom.
So now I'm stuck on fishing.
Sorry, I have a security dog.
He heard about my trials in Monster Hunter Wilds.
Yeah.
I feel for you.
Bark.
So yeah, now I'm stuck on fishing in Monster Hunter Wilds.
You're fishing.
Yeah. Because there's a person that's like, you're a hunter. Go fish. Go catch the specific fish.
You're a hunter who goes fish. So aren't you a fisherman?
No. I'm a hunter that can fish. Have you seen some of the monsters in Monster Hunter? Did you see how big they were? That's why I was really excited. I was really excited with the last topic that we were going to do. Because it was about giant monsters.
Yeah.
And Monster Hunter is nothing but giant monsters.
I figured that's going to be an episode for the boys, because I don't think you know much about Kaiju.
As the look on my face will tell you.
No. Yeah, see?
I mean, I know Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts. Those are monsters.
Well, they would make great weapons.
Do not destroy my hippogriff just because you want a claw.
No, I need his bones. No, I need his bones in order to make armor.
Why would you? Because that's a Monster Hunter thing. Okay.
And that's why Aragon and his children will eat you.
No, his bones will make good armor.
You know what? I know what's the monster?
I have slain elder gods
from Lord of the Rings. What's that dragon's name?
Alduin?
Smog?
No, that's Alduin's from Skyrim.
That I do know, by the way.
Yeah, Smog. Yeah.
Smaug.
Again,
Smaug would make great armor.
Yeah.
Here's the thing about Monster Hunter. The way a Monster Hunter works is that you go into a location, you find a monster,
I know.
you kill it, and then you carve it to harvest its organs and bones and scales and everything, and then you turn that stuff into a nice fancy hat.
Yeah. Well, not hat, but yes, armor.
No, I fought a giant spider, and the armor set that
it turned into a hat.
The armor set that it has makes you look like an assassin from Assassin's Creed.
I was like, you got ripped off really bad.
That makes no sense. But you know,
it actually gives me resistance to paralyze.
See, it requires too much Nah, I'm
No, it
good.
doesn't.
Hey, wait, there's monsters in Tears of Kingdom. There's hobgoblins, there's mob monsters, there's
There's
Lyles,
bokoblins, moblins,
there's
bok- Lionels.
Lionels. Then there's a three-headed
There's the
dragon now.
Hinox. There's the
There's that. There's a three-headed dragon now.
I forget the name of the three-headed dragon.
I don't know
Again,
what the name of the three-headed
have
dragon
not
is.
played a Legend of Zelda since Link to the Past.
It's okay. It's very long and very tedious, and I'm very tired.
I actually started playing. I played that again recently, and I got to. Have you finished that game yet?
No, it's 3 maps. Fuck no.
I mean, you're not going to complete the map.
Do I look like I have time to finish the entire game? You know that is the rule to finish the game. You have to complete the maps.
No, you don't.
Okay,
Are you trying to 100% it?
Literally got crap for finishing the storyline to Hogwarts and not finishing every little quest, side quest, and freaking cave in Hogwarts.
All right, well,
yes,
if you get peer pressured into that by your friends, that's not my fault.
It's my husband, but yes.
Hey, oh, I'm sorry. You got peer. Let me ask you a question. Did you see the credits?
Yes.
All right, you completed the game. That's how that works. Now you reached the end.
Finn.
If you see the credits, you're done. Although in Monster Hunter, I have seen the credits, and the game was like, "All right, there's more story. Go ahead."
So you're not done.
No, I'm not done. That's why I'm still playing. That's why I'm still no-lifing it.
Yeah, you have fun with that.
I could actually have you guys on up here, and I could be playing Monster Hunter down here. It's just that I wouldn't be able to engage with you because all you would be able to hear is,
Well, here's the thing.
Shit.
Here's the thing.
No, I have a controller. I have a controller.
Phil can't do 2 things at once, because that's why when he streams, it's literally him just focusing on the game. It's like, Phil, you have an audience. This is what you stream for. You have to kind of
Let's all be honest.
connect with your audience.
I'm
just saying.
Ain't no one watching that.
Well,
Ain't no one watching this scruffy ass.
well, people would if you engaged.
Probably. If I also advertised it properly.
I mean, if you just start ranting like Sketch, you'll get there, man.
No, I'm good.
See, he can't do it.
No commitment whatsoever.
None at all. And it's
because a lot of people, they're like they get a lot of traction because they are really loud and obnoxious, and I'm not that kind of person. The fuck is this thing?
This is what I told him. If you're gonna stream,
I'm not obnoxious.
I told him if you're gonna stream, you got to be one of two types of streamers. Either be really loud and obnoxious, or be really good at what you're doing to make folks want to watch you play. And Phil's not either.
I want to revoke your Mexican card.
I'm only half Mexican.
And that's so am I, and I still want to revoke it.
You're not allowed.
You know what?
Oh my god!
Actually, let's settle this. We can see who gets. Devin, as the black man, can revoke our cards. Mr. Halfbreed, are you of what cockiness species are you?
Hold on, I actually took a DNA test.
God
I
damn
took
it.
2 DNA tests, right? I can tell you where my country, my white side comes from.
I don't remember. Is it Irish? Irish. I don't know why.
Irish?
Irish or Scottish?
Irish.
Irish.
For him?
Yeah.
Where's my...
Okay.
Well, while he's over here looking up his genealogy.
I can tell my Caucasus.
Your Caucasus?
My
Caucasus?
Of the Caucasus. We hail from the motherland of England, Scotland, Ireland, and we're Jewish. And we're also in Poland.
Well, I can also tell you that I'm Scandinavian.
You still scruffy looking. Now, here.
I am 74.5% European.
Okay.
Do you want more specifics?
Nope.
European, though. Europe is a big place.
48% North European, which includes British Irish, French and German. South European, Spain and Portuguese, Italian.
Okay, if we're going to go that far, I don't
And that Italian's like 1.9%, so that doesn't really count for anything.
Where are mommy and daddy from?
Texas.
Damn it, Phil.
That's where they're from.
Who's Latino?
My mom.
And who's white?
My dad.
Okay.
You got, who's Latino? My mom. Who's white? If I had said my mom, would you have believed me?
Actually, no. Well, yes, because my mom's like, but I don't know why I asked that.
No, you asked me a question and I gave you an answer, and then you asked the second
Same
question, which should have answered itself.
Again, it's Saturday.
So?
There was I've lost some brain cells earlier this morning.
Whose fault is that?
The great power of Jesus for giving us the magical plants of Earth. Praise the Lord. Anyways, okay. So my mom's from England. My dad's from Mexico. Have you been to Mexico?
I haven't left Texas.
Mexico card revoked.
No. Remember, Texas used to be a part of Mexico.
Do you speak Spanish?
No.
Mexico card revoked.
No. I refuse.
The thing is, he's not far removed because his grandparents on his mom's side are from Mexico. He's not far removed from Mexico, but just that white kicked in hard.
And the reason why is because when I was younger, like, there was no Spanish in my household because my dad doesn't speak Spanish, right? He only speaks English. So there was no other language. If there was another language, I would be bilingual.
There's a crappy thing. He has 2 older siblings who do. His older sister, she's relatively bilingual. Same with his older brother. But his older brother also married a Mexican girl, and they do intersplice Spanish with their English.
Revoked.
No, I'm not going to get into that, but there's a reason for that.
My white mommy calls me Mija. Revoked.
Okay.
Hey.
Listen, I just learned that I'm older than you, and I'm just dealing with that. Okay.
You are.
She hasn't hit 30 yet. She doesn't understand.
I will be 30 in a couple of months.
It's gonna
Cute.
It's gonna kick
That's
in.
very cute.
It's gonna
That's
kick in.
very cute.
It's gonna kick in. It's okay. It is.
Trust me, the moment you hit 30, everything's going downhill.
Do you know how many gray hairs I've been plucking out of my head?
Weird, because I haven't had a single gray hair yet.
Let's be nice.
It
Mm,
is.
mm.
See that dark scruff?
See, he has that pubic hair on your chin.
It's
I
okay,
mean, that's
but-
technically what it is. It's actually what it is. That it grows in at puberty, and it's hair. It's pubic hair.
Oh,
Evan, you caused this. I'm sorry.
for the last 20 years, I swear.
Anyway, the other thing that I did this week is I got my driver's license, finally.
Congratulations for being a productive citizen.
After, what did we say, Devin? 15 years?
15 years, yes.
It's okay. I didn't get my license until I was 23.
I don't shame
But
anybody.
yeah, that's still not 15 years. I'm 31.
I don't shame anybody. It is what it is. It happens when it happens. There are folks who are older than us who may have never driven a day in their lives just because they live where they live. So it is what it is. It's cool. It's fine.
But I finally got it done. It's about time. And that's pretty much it. That and there was a massive storm that came through. Y'all experienced it, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Tuesday.
On Tuesday.
Oh, yeah. Actually, a funny story about that. I got up at 5. I've been getting up at 5, by the way. Being productive. Got
Nice.
up at 5 a.m. to go for a walk. Literally, as soon as I got back from that walk, came back outside to let out the dogs. Tornado sirens were going off. I was like, oh, cool. We're about to die.
You want to know what I was doing at 5 o'clock that morning?
Sleeping.
I was driving home in that storm.
Mm-mm.
Aww.
Mm-mm.
It was really bad. Like, I had to fight the wind. I couldn't see a foot in front of me.
Mm-mm.
I got to turn off of one highway onto another highway, and there was a big flashing turquoise light, and I was like, what the fuck was that?
My brain would have been like, hey, let's park. We're just going to sit this out.
It happened, and I was like, what the fuck was that? And I thought it was lightning, but I was like, there's no sound. There was no before or after sound. I was like, are we being attacked by aliens right now? Is that what's happening? Because there was a flash, and then there was more flashes out like over the city.
Mm-mm.
And I was like, what is happening right
No,
now?
I would have waited that out.
And then I realized those were Transformers fucking exploding. Yes, because when I went from one highway to the other for my exit, I was cresting like those high bridges, and I saw sparks exploding out of a transformer, and then followed by that turquoise light. I was like, oh, I'm not safe.
Yeah,
That was my indicator for not being safe.
yeah. I would
Not the wind or not being able to see.
not being able to see a foot in front of your car. Just the exploding transformers. Maybe I shouldn't be outside right now.
Yeah.
Mm.
But I was still about like maybe 30 minutes from home, so I couldn't stop.
No, there would have been some stopping. It was like, oh, is that a Whataburger? I guess we're stopping at Whataburger.
The thing is, Devin, you can't walk into a Whataburger that early in the morning.
You cannot.
Interesting.
Doors are closed. Doors are locked. They only do drive-through.
Did not know that.
So you gonna sit in that car in that Whataburger lot though?
I'd rather be at home.
I'm not. No, there have been too many times where I've driven home from my job. 8, 9 o'clock at night, and I couldn't see a foot in front of my car on trying to get from downtown to Grand Prairie. And I was like, you know what? Nah. We don't sit at this Whataburger. Matter of fact, I'm going to have dinner at Whataburger tonight. Wasn't planning on it.
There was another thing that happened on that road during that day is when I got onto the other highway that I was when I was merging onto. You know those big barrel traffic caution things that construction workers put out there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
One of them blew into the front of my car, and there was no stopping. So I had to just barrel through it.
You were final destination. Right,
I was fine. I'm still alive, as far as I know.
Yeah, there were so many signs for you to just stop. But you made it, so I guess it's fine.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Speaking of which, fucking Cody Rhodes had the balls to say, "You want some? Come get some." I'm mad.
Oh, so you watched SmackDown last night?
No, I did not. I saw it on my freaking phone.
I like how she's trying not to yell, but yell at the same time.
I know.
Is somebody asleep or something?
Yes.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I'm trying to be considerate. This is a very small space.
I feel for you. I understand.
Don't have the luxury of having an own room or an own space. I have very limited.
Hey, make the best.
I hate this.
Make the best of what you got. That's the name of the game.
But yeah, I'm still mad. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that, but I did that.
But yeah, so that's what Phil's been dealing with this week.
What have you been doing this week,
Devin? What have you been geeking on?
Daredevil Born Again dropped this week, and it was really, really good. So much so that I did a TikTok for it. And here's the thing: when I geek out on things, you want to do it, and especially when you're making it for TikTok, Reels, whatever, you want to do small little shorts, 2-3 minutes. I can't do it. That whole video is 10 minutes. And I was like,
you can edit that down to like 3 minutes.
I didn't.
Unless he's talking the whole time.
I was talking the entire time. I don't cut. A lot of that stuff is one take when I do it. So, yeah, I couldn't cut it. It was good info. And Daredevil's been really good. I know Phil hasn't watched it because he doesn't have Disney Plus, but you would like it. It's very much like the Netflix series.
It's because it's the same actors, right?
Yeah, same actors, but something happened in the first 15 minutes. I was like, oh, that's what we're doing? Okay, Disney. Okay.
Daredevil gets his sight back and murders a guy.
Yeah, someone at my job was telling me about it, and I was like, you know what? You have to watch like the OG movies to understand the new references.
Daredevil pulls his mask off, and it's actually Frank Castle, and he pulls out a gun.
That's not what happens, but okay.
Oh, damn.
But yeah, and
pulls his cowl off, and it's Batman.
It's Ben Affleck.
And then he goes, "Where are the drugs going?"
And
then he breaks
he's
a guy's
reprising
arm.
his role. He's reprising his role, guys.
And then he breaks a guy's arm for jaywalking.
You know what? That would be the ultimate to swerve if he showed up in the show for no reason.
I mean, he's not signed to DC anymore. Why not?
It's true.
He's actually Kingpin.
Either way, the show's good. But it got me thinking about a lot of things because a lot of stuff's been popping up about villains and people going to the dark side recently. Not only, is our country gone dark, but we've also dealing with villains everywhere. In the last year alone, Penguin got his own show. Agatha got her own show from WandaVision. John Cena going heel.
Fuck that.
But yeah, everybody's going to the
This
dark
is her
side.
villain arc. It's her
Everybody's
villain
This is my
origin
Kendrick
story.
Lamar. I'm in my Kendrick Lamar mood, bro. They not like us, okay? I'm about to go ham.
but yeah,
I'm about to get my Grammy on Drake.
oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
But yeah, it just got me thinking about, let's just talk about villains, why we love them. Why is it so, it's easy to hate them, but even harder to not love them, if that makes sense.
Let me tell you why I'm in my Kendrick era right now, okay? The fact that this man won a Grammy on a diss track, that's villain era of the year.
I
Yeah.
mean, and then he went and played at the Super Bowl.
And then he played it at the Super Bowl.
Which,
And then say Drake. I heard you like him, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I've seen it so many times, and I laugh my ass off every time just because he stares directly in the camera, talking straight to Drake, and he's just like, "Say Drake, how you like me young?" It's just
Well, I love seeing
hilarious.
the stitches on TikTok whenever that happens.
Oh yeah.
That's hilarious. It's hilarious because it's like when that happens, it's like he ain't gonna play it. He ain't gonna play it.
Are you really about to do
tune, and then the tune kicks up, and he's like, "Oh my god!"
Bro, I literally was at the bar watching the Super Bowl, and everyone just sat down because everyone was doing their own thing, watching the game. We were playing pool, and literally as soon as the halftime show started, everyone would just get in the chair. All right, he's gonna do it. He has to do it. By the way, the bar's empty. By the way, there's no one here.
And that's the thing. I'm kind of like, when do we get to the point to where Kendrick's not a villain, but he's doing villainous things.
Okay,
right now.
let me ask you. Okay, let me ask you this question. No, wait, hold on. Let me ask you a question. Are we doing like villain, like as they have, are just like being evil, or they have the moral low ground?
Nah, we doing. Oh well, yeah. Actually, Devin answered that.
Because if you're doing like villain for just being purely evil, like I'm gonna take over the world because fuck you people, or it's like I know how to run this, I know how to do shit better, but I can only do it because
I'm bad.
because I have to do the bad things.
It's the low ground.
The low ground.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the low ground because don't get me wrong. There's days I want to be the villain at my job. Not even gonna lie, but I'm too good.
No, absolutely.
And see, and Phil, he's fussed at me about this. He says that I'm incapable of being bad.
Because it's true.
All you gotta do is just huff and puff, apparently, and you was a bad guy.
I get in trouble for that a lot of work. Patients do not like when
For
I have
breathing.
Yes.
Let me do this. This is my impression of Devin when someone walks in and he has to greet them. How are you today? How can I help you?
Devin, no, you gotta be peppy all the time.
It's hard
You need to have a smile whenever you're looking at these people that
And
treat
then
you like shit all the time.
But then he gets, but I don't have an appointment.
Then why the fuck are you here?
I don't see it in our system. Let me see what else I can do. You gotta stop huffing. You
Devin,
gotta stop huffing.
Just stop breathing whenever that happens.
Just stop huffing.
Okay.
Usually that's how you have to do it. Just whenever somebody comes up, just
hi, I'm Devin. How are you?
And then if you pass out, then you get the day off.
I hate it so much. Because it's true.
Just stop huffing. If you stop huffing.
Dude, when I say I get in trouble for that very thing daily, it is bad. And the thing is, I'm the type of person, especially when you say something stupid, I gotta sit there and process it for a second. I gotta, like, I do that thing, and I've always done this thing where you say something stupid, I'm gonna look off in this direction, like I'm looking at an invisible camera. I've been doing it all my freaking life. Because, people say something, you're like, I have to process it, but people see that and it's like, this guy's an asshole. I'm not trying, but you said something really dumb.
That's when you stand up and tell them, like, listen, I'm not as violent as I wish I could be, and I don't think you appreciate that as much as you should.
I'm a very gentle giant. Okay, just because I'm huffing does not mean I am puffing.
So yeah, I've been the villain recently, and
Just for huffing and puffing.
yeah, and not like I'm doing anything bad, just because that's just what I am in my job right now. So that's why villainy has been on my mind so hard. It's like if I wanted to be bad, I could be bad, and I could just wreck some stuff. But no, I like to stick to and Phil even now does not believe it. I could.
I don't think you could. And we're back. All right.
But yeah, the whole idea of just following on villains and stuff and why we love them, because I even have a question for villainous characters that we shouldn't love, but people do. It's like I have other female friends like you, Meche, who just love the idea of Joker and Harley. Now that is the most toxic relationship in all of comics.
That's the most dumbass relationship I've ever.
Why?
Like, I want what they have.
Why is it that people enjoy that couple knowing that Joker is bad for Harley, and sometimes the other way around?
You want to know why?
Because bitches love toxic men.
No, it's because people only watch the movies and they see that in the movies he does things for Harley.
Yeah,
right?
it's all fake fans. It's fake fans.
And then in the comics, you don't see how he actively, pushes her in front of shit to save himself.
Harley likes to be a hoe. She got with Nightwing.
Yeah, exactly.
She ain't really just there doing it. Yeah.
That was also after she had broken up with the Joker.
Yeah, and then she also gets with Ivy. So
that's more recent though.
And I'm all here for it. Okay.
It just makes me wonder, because it's like, why do we care? Because it's easy to love a hero, but it seems to be twice as easy for someone to love a villain. Is it because they get to act out the bad that we can't do?
It's because
I have a great example, and it's not Marvel. So I'm sorry.
No, just
I was gonna give a great one too.
All right, you go ahead. You go ahead. you go ahead. Go on. All right, I'm waiting. Come on, let's go. I'm waiting. Come on.
You're an ass.
I think it's safe to say that Phil is a villain of this show.
Oh, we knew that before the episode started. How much I derail us all the time.
Oh my god, it was so bad. It's so bad. I was gonna say everyone watched The Boys, saw Homelander, and they liked him being in his villain era after he blew up that dude's head in front of his kid, and everyone was for it. And now they put that into real life. That's where we're in our trompas era, which is horrible.
Okay.
But I think I like to try to understand why we're so deep into, loving a villain when we know that they're out doing bad things.
Because we're stupid.
It also really depends on like the villain.
Yeah, it's
like it actually really depends, because like she was saying that Homelander, right? The guy was just being a dick, just to be a dick, because he's stronger than ever.
And everyone cheered that on.
Yeah, but the example that I was going to give was Dracula from the Castlevania series. That man had the absolute right to be as pissed as he was.
I didn't watch Castlevania.
So what happened is Dracula married a human, right? They had a kid, and then the church came in while Dracula was away. Don't question it.
So they ripped off Hotel Transylvania?
You do realize that I'm pretty sure Castlevania came out first, I think.
Okay.
Anyway, Dracula married a woman. The church came in.
Had Maeve. Got it.
The church came in while Dracula was away on like a different continent, and they took her for being a witch, and they burned her at the stake. And then Dracula was like, "Oh, you took my wife. I'm going to give you 1 year to pack your shit and get out. And if you're still here, I will wipe you from this planet." And then a year later, they're celebrating killing his wife. And then he makes good on his promise, where he comes in with like monsters from hell, and they start ripping through like people, like eating babies and shit like that.
This is the Netflix anime, right?
Oh yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's a really, really good show. You should watch it. People getting ripped in half.
I mean,
They had the Pope pulled out on like a thing, and then like a giant shard of glass came and stabbed him, killing him. And he was like, I gave you a year, and you're celebrating. So now this is the promise that I gave to you." And then he opened the gates of hell and then killed everyone in the city.
so
And then he was like, "All right, now that we're done here, I'm gonna you go out into the land and kill everything that you see. Every human that you see, kill it."
so he was valid. He was valid in his villainy.
Mm-hmm. I was talking to your best friend Devin, Mike, and he said that was the most understandable crash out of the century.
Huh.
Okay.
You know what? Muzan Kibutsuji has a reason to be mad.
Is it because he can't go into the sunlight?
Because Nezuko fucking can and he can't. Yes, he can be mad. He can be salty that he's the only demon who is the most powerful demon of them all. Can't go outside.
I mean, clearly he's not. If this little girl can go outside,
Well, we don't freaking know that. We don't know. We don't know what's about to happen. We'll find out on September 15th.
I do know what's gonna. I do know. I spoiled myself through the manga. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you nothing. I'm not gonna tell you nothing.
I would hate to see a one-on-one episode with just you two.
It would be really bad.
just arguing back and forth all episode.
It would be a
debate.
No, it would be a Mortal Kombat styles fighter selector screen, right? Where it's like choose your character, and then it's like Sub-Zero with his pose like this. And then her on the other side with like Kung Lao or Liu Kang or
my katana blade.
Katana. I'm pretty sure that's how that would turn out.
Here's the thing: if I ever did like a Twitch stream with Phil and I did something very competitive, like say Super Smash Brothers, or
I'd kick your ass.
Even
let's not get on Smash. Let's not get on Smash because
I'm about to go get my Wii. I'm about to fuck some shit up.
I got my Switch right here. Smash. What is it? Smash Ultimate.
Devin, he's poking the bear.
No, I can back it up though. I can back it up.
I'm about to kick your ass with Kirby, motherfucker.
You can try.
God.
You can actually try.
You know what? That
balloon ass is gonna eat you.
The thing is, that would be something to stream. You know, just a competition.
But I can't stream from my Switch, though.
Aw, you're sad.
I will. You know,
we just
fight me.
Share cast.
Fight me right now. Fight me right now.
In the middle of an episode.
In the middle of an episode. I can multitask.
No, you can't. That's the thing. You
can't. We already said this problem.
So y'all can get.
Except the episode would just be carried by Devin. It'd just be the two of us going.
You fuck. No, it'd be me saying you.
Fuck you, bloody. Fuck you, bloody. Bloody, fuck you.
Literally zero Samus your ass. I kick you.
Well, this is delineated so quickly.
Do you not see why you can't have a villain episode and have me violent?
Because you...
Devin, I told you it was going to get derailed, didn't I? At the top of the episode?
I am not... I shouldn't be surprised. And the thing is...
The fact that you brought up a solo episode between me and Phil, like that, this would be...
chaos.
Just...
pandemonium.
Destruction.
If I find a way to stream from my Switch, I will absolutely play Smash Bros. With you.
Dead.
Kick your ass.
You know, you too can. I don't know how it works these days because I come from the era of, oh, you got a Game Boy, I got a Game Boy, I got a cable. Plug it in and we can play together. That's the age I come from. So I don't.
Right, but I said stream.
Yeah, I know.
We can fight via the internet.
We can make monies somehow, apparently, because we're not.
We have to be partnered.
He would have to stream more often for that. But that's on Phil. Back to villains.
Back to being a villain.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to what I was saying, Devin. Push his camera out of the way. I had nothing to say.
You were
like,
nothing.
Where's the follow up?
That's the thing.
I thought you were going to follow up with my bit. I thought you were going to yes and me.
No. This is how Phil does jokes.
That was all solo.
Phil he's the setup, but he can't follow through. And it kills me every single time.
You know what? Do it like one night of Kill Tony. They give you 90 seconds. I mean, I feel like you could derail some Kill Tony set.
That is.
You've
Awesome.
never watched Kill Tony? If you want some villainous things, just watch Kill Tony. You want to hear
Kill Tony.
some villainous jokes? Watch some Kill Tony.
See, because Phil's a very call and respond, so he's got to have something to jump back into, as somebody's bringing up something. Otherwise, he's just dead.
I had to look it up on YouTube.
I
so
saw
now-
that. I
So
saw
now-
that.
Did you see it on my glasses? Or
No,
I was just looking down.
We can literally see you. I mean,
you can.
What are you talking about? I'm not doing anything.
scrolling
No.
through
See,
all of his porn.
no. I was about to say it's unsafe for me to do that on my phone, but I can't do that with my algorithm.
That's why I had it on YouTube, not Twitter.
Sad to say, mine's just Instagram. It's not my fault, guys.
It
actually is.
Though. It actually is your fault.
It's your algorithm. You stuck on a picture too long.
They take what you look at and what you interact with.
Technically, it's what's been sent to me as well. So whoever
Right, so
sends
you've been
me
interacting with it.
things,
So you've interacted with
Devin.
it.
Wait a minute. No, I send stuff that's relatively safe. It's funny, but nothing too crazy.
Relatively safe.
Relatively safe.
It's a
Let
bunch
me
of
just-
thirst traps.
Let me not hit the search button on my Instagram algorithm. Never mind.
It's okay. We can blur your image.
No, I can't. I can't edit that way.
Nope.
And not in this program.
Never
Oh,
mind then.
I feel bad.
Anyway, back to the topic at hand.
This
villains.
This episode has gone so far off the rails. It is.
We were on villains for a good second there.
Well, we had spent 30 minutes, just on what you Geek'N. It's just. But we typically do that anyway, so that's nothing new.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like the episodes at this point are going to be more of like what we're doing in between episodes. Just be catch ups.
And I said I don't want it to be catch-ups, but I can't. It's hard to do weekly. It's very hard to do weekly.
Life be lifing.
Life be life. And I know Phil's usually open every Saturday, but I know you got outside activities, and then Wyatt's got stuff. And
Yeah, and you're usually outside on Thursdays.
It's not like it's like a regular thing.
it's getting to the point where we're going to have to franchise that, put it on a t-shirt or something.
Go outside on,
Going outside on
Thursday.
Thursday.
Unsupervised.
unsupervised on a Thursday.
But I've completely lost track of this show. Nothing makes sense anymore.
That's what villains
we
do.
got it. No, we got it. It's villains.
We literally went, we it started off we went from toxic relationships of villainous of people loving like Harley and Joker to where it derailed from
I started talking about Castlevania.
yes.
But then you two started going off of each other like, I could kill you in Smash. I could kill you
I
in
don't
Smash.
even know how we got to there.
How
How did we
get there? Because we were
I don't know.
got-
Again, I guess because I mentioned you two doing a one-on-one episode, and then you were
Ah.
like,
there it
and
is. So
then-
it's your fault.
That's your fault.
It's your fault that we got derailed.
my fault.
Yes,
Okay.
it's your fault because you put it into our brains, and we just ran with it.
But then y'all were talking about a full-fledged stream, and then she brought up Smash, and you were like, I kill in Smash. I don't care who I'm going up
Yeah.
against.
So Devin, all we did was yes and you, and then you didn't follow. You didn't follow up.
Oh my god.
That's why it's a mischievous thing. We just wanted to destroy the
I am
show.
Devin's personal villain. that's. I am Devin's villain.
You are his Lex Luthor to his Superman, the Joker to his Batman.
And he tried.
No, I'm more of like Lord Deathman to his
Actually,
Batman.
you're more like the Riddler to his Batman.
more like Condiment King.
Condiment King. It's like he's there.
You're Kite Man.
He's
No, I'm Condiment King. I fire mustard at him.
If anybody screams mustard, I swear, don't.
Hey,
Turn the TV off.
again,
Turn the
that was your
TV
fault.
off. And Drake did turn off that TV villain era. It's Kendrick.
That was your fault, Devin.
Yeah, I've lost all track for this episode. This is villainy at its finest right here. And the thing is, I thought it was just going to be one villain. I had a feeling Phil was going to be the villain of this episode.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But
100%.
Meche is just joined him. I gotta quit putting folks on.
I've been mad.
I gotta quit putting folks on this show that are just like it started out with the Terror twins, and now I feel like I'm growing to the Terror triplets. I don't know what's going on here.
It's not my fault. I was mad, okay? Homeboy said, you want some, come get some. How dare you? The disrespect of... Ugh.
The sad thing is that works in more ways than one. It's not just Cody Rhodes, it's also Phil. Phil is like, right now, you want some, come get some. That's how he's feeling about Smash right now. Matter of fact, that's all he's thinking about is Smash right now.
Hey, I ain't said nothing. You're the one bringing it back to Smash. All right.
It is what it is at this point. I have no more.
I'm perfectly content with following your train of thought, and then you bring it back to Smash.
You know why? Because I've lost my entire train of thought for this entire episode. So now it's just a chaos episode. I have no structure left. It's gone.
You can't Thanos it back to normal.
No, I can't. Not this time. It's just.
You did
I
good.
want to point out that Thanos thing also really doesn't make the whole lot of sense. His solution was to kill half the universe, right?
Yeah.
But
that was also Hitler's solution too.
That would not have solved the problem. It only just delayed the inevitable. Why couldn't he just make more resources?
Because again,
and I know that his excuse was you'll just grow and then you'll consume more.
Dictatorship.
And it's like, yes, then make more so that we don't consume everything.
That is a valid answer to that. That, he could, instead of just taking out half the universe, create more resources. I don't know what to tell you. Especially
like a real world solution too.
Yeah, but it's not always when you have.
I saw the truth and everything's finite, so you're gonna die. He pulls out a gun, shoots him.
That was Thanos' solution. Even though he had all the Infinity Stones, he could have done whatever he wanted, and instead of adding more,
he took everything else.
Yeah, which I see where he's coming from.
The moral less is more.
Well, the thing is with that Thanos, especially MCU Thanos, it's like it doesn't matter if I create more because you'll just grow more, and then it's just consuming instead of trying to preserve what's here. And in his mind, he's like, if I take half of it away, maybe they'll appreciate it a bit more and take their time, as opposed to, just continuing to take.
See, and that's why villains like the Joker are better, because they just don't care. They die, they die.
They want it for the chaos. What if Thanos snapped and he was part of the
He was okay. He was okay with it. He wanted it to be.
It's like a god complex to him. Like, if I go, I go.
Yeah, he's like, if I go, I go. Then I'm just part of that half that goes. That's fine. But he didn't, and he was like, now I get to sit back and watch over a grateful universe. No.
Yeah, the universe is grateful now that all of their loved ones are gone and never be able to speak. Oh, I don't know what the fuck was happening to my voice there.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, you all right?
I think Phil wants to kill me.
Fine. I'm fine. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. It bothers me. It bothers me a lot. And that one's still green now.
Okay.
Phil's not going to want me to come back. I'm too mean.
What are you talking about? Who are you talking to right now?
You talk about mean? No. We're used to it on this show. It's fine. But you were talking about characters like the Joker who are just in it for the chaos. I mean,
well, they don't care. He don't care. If he die, he die. I mean, what was it? Don't say nothing. Shut up. 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 Justice League. God damn it! Took me a minute. No. Yes, Justice League, the video game, not the show. God, it took me a minute there. Superman killed him. He didn't care. He knew what he was doing.
Injustice.
Yeah, Injustice. Yeah.
That one.
I was like, Justice League, the one with Harley Quinn and King Shark?
No. The game, whatever, but yes, Injustice, that one. He died. He didn't care. He was wild with. So I'm saying same thing. You look at Heath Ledger's Joker. He didn't care. He was more than willing to let just fall off the building.
I think because their idea is to show that the incorruptible is corruptible. That was kind of his.
It didn't work.
It didn't work, but that was kind of his end game, was to show that anyone can be swayed in some way, shape, or form. And Batman showed him, nah, not this time. At least for that version of the Joker. It just kind of really depends, because each version is different. And if
in the comics, there are like technically 3 Jokers, aren't there?
There was a period where there were 3 Jokers,
Yeah.
consecutively, and that's not people's favorite story. A lot of folks don't like that story, because one is the mastermind, the comedian, and the clown, and a lot of folks don't care for Joker the film. I know Phil doesn't care for Joker the film, just because.
Wait, which one?
Both. He hasn't even seen the second one. He won't see fully.
I won't watch the second one. I won't watch the second one.
I was like, what are you talking about, the Joker film? I forgot that there was actually a movie called The Joker.
Joaquin Phoenix did a really good job in the first one. The second one just sucked.
Yeah. It's not for
I had to walk out of the theater in the first one.
Oh, well, boo you.
No,
I'm just kidding.
He's just
okay. I'm dead.
He's just waiting. He's not even planning for the opportune moment, but it's stewing in him, and it's coming. It's gonna be bad.
Come on now, Phil.
he's much more easily swayed than me, so might want to be careful.
Oh yeah, like I've have you ever had those questions like, if you were to have a superpower, what would you be doing? You'd be a hero, right? And I was like, no, I'd be ripping people in half with my brain.
Isn't that what that one girl does within The Boys? Doesn't she look at people and they blow up their brain? Blow up their head?
I thought you were talking about Carrie for a second. Like, no, she just sets people on fire. Which is also acceptable.
I know that.
It's also acceptable.
Yeah, well, yeah, she's like the spawn of Satan. She had blood on her. She set people on fire.
That blood on her was pig's blood by the jocks. It wasn't her fault. That wasn't her fault. It was the jocks who were the real villains in that movie.
So you're telling me John Travolta deserved to die? He's in the original Carrie from 1970. Oh, God.
What? You can't. I'm all the way over here, and you're all the way over there. You can't touch me.
You two.
The shit-eating grin in my goblin dance.
I told you he was waiting. It was gonna happen. I told you it was gonna happen. I warned you. I warned you this was going to happen.
Gotta break shit.
You two.
Point is,
you two are something else.
I do nothing.
This is
wrong.
A different type of chaos than the chaos that Wyatt and I bring.
Yeah, it's a different type of chaos, because with Wyatt and Phil, they're typically on the same. They're in the same lane, so they're just like, one off the other, and it's usually Phil starts, Wyatt follows up, and then they just keep going. With you two, it's like
we're just playing chicken. It's what we're doing. It's Fast and the Furious. We're just in there.
Come on, you're not gonna do it. You're not gonna do it.
Yeah.
But the thing is that we both don't stop, and we just
we're both in the situation.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
Yeah.
Why?
Yep. She did it.
That is uncalled for.
She did it. It was coming. Yep.
Oh my god. That can't go in.
No, I'm gonna have to cut that one.
No, you're gonna have to leave it.
I don't know. Folks are kind of sensitive about that kind of thing. I may have to cut that one. I don't even know if I can use that as a clip.
You can. In all respect, it wasn't where he was playing chicken. And
yes, that was in that movie.
And he did not move.
Oh. Yeah.
This is why you can't have me on.
She's gonna get us canceled. That's what's gonna happen. She's gonna get us canceled.
We'll never make it to that 100 subscribers. Darn.
Devin, you're never getting that tattoo. I mean, I didn't believe you were gonna get it anyway, but still.
Oh, it's It's
I
fine.
gotta turn my fan on higher. It's hot in here.
The things that happen on this show.
I was golden. Oh, that was great. That was great.
Hey guys, if I die, it's because my ceiling fan is going so fast it falls on my head and kills me.
God.
Yeah, he's got one of those that are, yeah,
Yeah. Don't die, please.
at least not on camera.
Yeah, don't pull an.
Oh, 2 in a row.
All right, okay. Another thing, Devin. This whole segment is just gonna get blocked off. I hope you had a timestamp.
You know,
I hope you have a timestamp.
you know how I said that Phil was the villain of this episode? Clearly, I was wrong.
What's happening? What's happening? She's just pushing it. She's pushing the envelope to see how much that we can take, right? Until we actually just kick her from the call. All right, we've had enough of you.
Swipe.
She just evaporates.
This is it's just been me and Phil the whole time. I don't know what's going on. No, it's fine. The thing is, these are the types of jokes that she and I make when it's just me and her. But
I forget that this goes out to public people.
yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Like you said, apparently people watch this show. So
Apparently.
They watch at their own peril.
Oh god, yeah, I forget about that sometimes.
Viewer discretion is advised.
I feel like
Strongly.
I feel like I should put one of those right at the top of the episode. Hey, some stuff is going to get said. Viewer discretion is advised.
Discretion is advised.
Yeah. They're like, oh my god, I can't believe how many slurs they said. No, it's just no, it's not that. It's not that.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
Well, it wasn't slurs, trust me. It was much worse.
Yeah, it was just us yelling at each other that we're the filthy half breed over there was trying to revoke my my Mexican card.
He called me a mud plant. That's not fair.
What's even worse is I was trying to remember what the word was and I couldn't.
Yeah. Phil's over there struggling. He was trying to get it. I know it's like he's trying to get mud blood. I know he's trying to get mud blood.
It was like mud something. Mud filthy half breed.
Let me help you. Let me just help you. Let me help you insult me.
Oh my god.
Hey, if you're gonna insult me, I want you to insult me right.
Insult
okay?
me right.
I'm a mudblood.
Whatever. That's
over here speaking that language, Devin. She's doing that language that we don't know.
I'm speaking parcel tongue.
I told you she's one of them filthy. No, I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna do it.
see, and now you.
How dare you call me a dirty? You see, and you said it was me.
You two have at this point. It is just.
How many times am I gonna laugh so hard that I have to wipe my eyes?
You know what? Yep, we are. This episode is villainous. It's bad in itself.
I had mischievous thoughts.
She came in hot, and I just.
I told you I was mad. I'm in my Kendrick Lamar era right now. Okay.
I haven't made it there yet. I'm still,
Actually, you should be in your Kendrick era, man.
I know, but I'm not.
He's in his huffing and puffing era. He's the wolf that blows down the houses of the pigs. He huffs and he puffs, and he blows their houses down.
And then it turns out, the pigs murdered the wolf.
No, they won't.
Is that how that story ends out?
True. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
well, technically, he goes to jail, but it's a true kid story.
Yeah. But yeah, trust me, the piggies won't get that far with me.
Wink, wink.
I saw something where it's like, have you ever wondered why, whenever you have a kid and you're like, this little piggy stays home, and this little piggy goes to market. How long did it take you before you realized that little piggy was going to get butchered at the market? Why else would a piggy go to market other than to get butchered and turned into produce?
That's why it went we all the way home.
No, that was the third pig because it escaped. And it was like, I'm out of here. I gotta go.
It was a siren for help.
Exactly. And the farmer was like, I'll get you next time.
The farmer that's named Bingo, by the way.
Absolutely. No, that's the dog. No, that's the dog. That's the dog's name.
You know what, everybody? On that note.
Would that mean that the farmer's the villain in that story?
You know what?
But if he's like feeding people, so who is he the villain or is he like the hero? And like the piggy that escaped is the villain because he
It's
doesn't
the
want
one
to
that got
feed
the
people.
wolf in jail.
Yeah,
Or-
exactly. Yeah. He left, started his own family, right? And then he built his houses out of straw. And then
It's
the
a
wolf came in
full-
and was like, hey, I'm hungry.
Full circle moment, Devin.
Yes.
Guys, I don't know how I'm going to edit this episode.
It's easy. There's just a couple of parts that Meche said that you have to cut out. And then that's it. And then you're good.
This is great.
Yeah.
You're doing great.
Yeah, I try my best, when I'm hosting, to not fumble. I fumbled this time.
Yeah, this is as bad. I think this is the worst it's been so far.
I can't win.
I tried to warn you, Devin.
Listen, she had the pilot light, and I just added the fuel. All right,
Yeah.
I'm just here for the ride. And then I took the wheel and I steered us off even more.
He wanted to go further into the ditch. Like
What was that analogy that Wyatt gave that one time?
I don't even remember.
Where it's like that meme where it's like the highway, like the topic, and I take the car.
Yeah,
over
that's
your
right.
tangent.
That's right. When Phil goes on a tangent, we're on a completely different highway by the time we end. Every single time.
And we were in Fast and the Furious, and then we turned around and started playing chicken with the car next behind us. The car behind us was Meche.
On that note, I gotta call it. I don't. The only question that I have for our audience is, do you see how villainous this episode was? Do you see it?
The only question is I need help.
How villainous does it get for you? Because this got pretty villainous for me. Because I as Mr. Lawful Good, I don't know. I am lost right now. So
you brought a girl who got a ghost tattoo on her.
I really want to make the same joke that I made it before we started recording, but I'm not. Out of respect for Devin, I'm not going to continue on that train of thought.
It's been great being on the show, guys.
It's been great. This is her last day here. She's not coming back. Devin won't allow her.
I'll see you guys in 6 weeks after my 6-week ban. I've been marked. I've been reported.
The whole show is in the process of being canceled because of her.
Yeah. I'm lost.
Devin, we can pull it back. We can continue.
No, this is it. No, this is it. This is it.
Come on, Devin, don't give up faith.
Have faith. Be happy that I'm your Paul Bert in this situation, okay?
Have faith, Devin.
Have faith.
Believe in the me that believes in you.
I'm not friggin' Peter Pan. Calm down.
I was talking about Gurren Lagann, but
we are so out there. It is just, I can't reel it back this time. I will be better. I will come back a better host next time.
Don't worry, guys. I'll be more of a decent being to society. Apparently.
Are you sure about that?
No.
Pull that meme with John Cena. Are you sure about that?
Don't make me mad.
But he's such a good guy, though.
Oh, God. End the show, Devin, before I end it.
Here's the thing. I have control. I have the power to stop.
Devin's just left speechless.
That's the problem. I have the reins, and he can't take them from me because he's all the way in Grand Prairie.
Who's the real villain now, Devin? Not me.
I'm holding you both hostage.
Quit huffing and puffing over there.
Oh my God. Listen, if you continue, we're not safe, alright? He's gonna actually snap. He's gonna come over here and beat my ass.
He actually knows where I live.
And then he's gonna go over there and beat your ass.
I'm on my best behavior now.
Can't even close out the show.
Thanks for
take it over. All right.
Thanks for viewing, guys. I'll see you in 6 weeks after my ban.
Meche's canceled for now. We'll let you know whenever she comes back. Thanks for watching. We're you Geek'N. For today's episode, we want to ask you the question of who's your villain of choice, and also why is it Dracula? Because he's the best.
Sure.
But I've been Phil. This is Dev the Doc.
Meche.
I'll just make it easy on him so he doesn't have to worry. All right, everybody. It's been good seeing you all again. We'll be back soon, hopefully. Peace.
Toodles.